1666, the Mughal Empire was its peak. From Kabul to Bengal, almost the entire Indian subcontinent was under one emperor, Aurangzeb. A ruler feared for his military power, his discipline, and his ambition to control all of India. But in one mountain of western India, one man refused to bow down. Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, a warrior king who used speed, intelligence and guerrilla warfare to challenge the Mughals again and again. And then something unexpected happened. Aurangzeb invited Shivaji to Agra. What looked like a peace meeting slowly became a political trap. But the biggest mistake Aurangzeb made was underestimating Shivaji. Today, when people talk about great escapes in history, this story always stands out because this was not just an escape, it was a psychological warfare. No massive battle, no sword fight, no army attacking the prison, just patience, observation, timing, and one brilliant plan. But to understand why Shivaji escaped, we first need to understand the political situation of India at that time. In the 1600s, the Mughal Empire was the strongest power in India. Most regional rulers either accepted Mughal control or paid taxes to survive. But Shivaji had a different vision. He wanted Swaraj, self-rule. Using the difficult geography of the Western Ghats, he captured forts one by one. Instead of fighting huge open battle, he used guerrilla tactics. Fast attacks, night raids, sudden ambushes, and before the enemy reacted, his force disappeared into the mountains. This strategy shocked powerful Mughal generals. One famous example was the attack on Shah Khan. The Mughal commander sent by Aurangzeb himself, Shivaji entered Pune secretly at night, attacked inside the palace and escaped successfully. For Aurangzeb, this was becoming embarrassing. A regional king was damaging Mughal prestige again and again. In 1665, Aurangzeb sent one of his best generals, Raj Jai Singh. Unlike previous commanders, Jai Singh combined diplomacy with military pressure. Slowly, Shivaji's situation became difficult. Finally, the Treaty of Purandar was signed. Under this agreement, Shivaji gave up several ports. And most importantly, he agreed to visit the Mughal court in Agra. Now this decision was risky, very risky, because entering the Mughal court meant entering the center of imperial power. But Shivaji probably hoped this meeting could reduce conflict and rescue a better political future. In May 1666, Shivaji arrived in Agra with his son Sambhaji. The Mughal court was designed to display power, massive halls, strict rules, nobles standing according to rank, everything carefully controlled, and then come to movement that changed everything. Shivaji was placed behind lower ranking nobles. For many people today, this may look small, but in royal politics, ranking meant respect and respect meant power. This positioning publicly lowered Shivaji's status. Some historians believe Aurangzeb did this intentionally. Others think court officials mishandled the arrangement. But Shivaji saw it as a direct insult. Historical account says he became angry in court itself. Soon after, he was placed under house arrest. Now, officially Shivaji was not called a prisoner, but in reality, he was heavily guarded. Mughal soldiers watched the residence day and night. Movement was restricted, visitors were mentioned, and Shivaji understood something dangerous. If Shivaji decided to act against him, escape later would become impossible. Direct fighting was suicide. He was deep inside enemy territory, far from Maharashtra, far from his port, far from his army. So instead of panic, Shivaji became a patient, very patient, and this patience became his biggest weapon. Shivaji started pretending to be sick. A day passed, then weeks. Slowly, guards became less alert. At the same time, he began sending sweets, fruits, and gifts to saint and poor people. Large baskets regularly moved out of the residence. Initially, guards checked everything carefully, but human nature became comfortable with routine. When the same thing happens every day, attention drops. This is basic psychology, and Shivaji understood it perfectly. According to popular historical accounts, on this chosen day, Shivaji and Sambhaji hid inside the baskets. The baskets were carried out by workers, passed by guards, past Mughal security, and out of Agra itself. By the time officials realized something was wrong, the escape had already succeeded. When Aurangzeb heard the news, he was furious. Think about the embarrassment. A heavily guarded political prisoner escaped from the capital of the Mughal emperor. This damaged Mughal prestige badly. Different search operations were launched, routes were monitored, messengers were sent, but Shivaji kept moving carefully. Using disguises and changing routes, he finally returned safely. This escape changed Indian politics. After the Agra, Shivaji image became a legendary, not only among the Marathas but across India. People now saw him as a leader who could outsmart even the Mughal Empire. And this is most important because history is not shaped only by military strength. Sometimes intelligence changes everything. Years later, Shivaji would establish the Maratha Empire officially and inspire generations. The escape from Agra was more than just a survival. It was a strategy, psychology, observation and timing. Aurangzeb had more soldiers, more money, more territory. But Shivaji understood something deeper. Empire become powerful when they believe they can't fail. And sometimes all it takes one mistake to shake an empire. If you like this video, please share, like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.